What's up folks, today I'm going to bring you the promised node setup guide for StarMech, a gaming project on Avalanche. I spoke about this already 3 days ago in detail what's going on here, and today I want to give you the full information how you can set up your own node to run this. This is from a subnet team on Avalanche with track record in the space. Their game is right around the corner and they are implementing, as far as I know, as the first team the ERC-404 technology in this. And that's why this directly caught my interest. They brought this on day 2 to your attention. And now many people are getting interested in this. As we can see, we are now already in tier 3. Last video, you were still able to purchase those nodes in tier 1. They are getting more expensive day by day now. Tier 2, for example, here in this case, already sold out within 24 hours. So there is high demand on those nodes. In tier 1, they were around 150 to 160 US dollars. This, of course, fluctuates with the Ethereum and AWAX price. In this case, in tier 3, they now cost 170 to 180 US dollars. You can, for example, see if you want to check it out by yourself, the full tiers in their white paper. So we are now in tier 3 up here, where one node costs 0.05 Ethereum and the total quantity for this tier is at 2.7k. What immediately caught my interest in this project that they are giving out 50% of the overall token supply to all that have nodes running here in this case, and that's why I think it's very attractive. And that's why I already bought over 10 of those nodes. We all know Avalanche is doing pretty well, especially all those gaming projects on there. We also have meme coin season. So there's a lot of traction on this chain. That's why I think StarMech will do pretty well. And we can see that already. Last thing I wanted to show you here on Deb Radar, they are now on number 1. This has of course also to do with the massive sale volume they now generated in tier 2 for those nodes. So StarMech is right on the top of the leaderboard here on Deb Radar. So how you can purchase some of those nodes is pretty simple. You just come over to the Star Node Key dashboard and there you just connect your wallet, for example your MetaMask or Rabatt wallet or whatever you're using. And then you should have AVAX on Avalanche blockchain or Ethereum on the Arbitrum blockchain. The minimum amount, of course, for AVAX, it's currently 3.15 AVAX. For Ethereum, it's currently 0.0585. And then you just choose the quantity over here. And then we get to our giveaway, because for everyone who is now purchasing at least one node from the time of releasing this video, so you just want to come down here and type in the code DDD, which gives you a 5% discount. You just click on apply. Then I can track your wallet and you will be included in this giveaway where you can purchase a node for a discount of 20%. You have to be in our community Telegram because I will raffle it out in the next few days. You should obviously do it within the next few days. I plan to do it latest on Thursday. And the price is of course lower if you purchase them right now. We might expect some more attention in the upcoming days. We might get up to tier 4, tier 5 and tier 6. And of course, the earlier you run your node, the more rewards you get in the end. Then you just click on confirm purchase, you confirm the transaction on your wallet, and then you already receive the node keys on your wallet. And that's where we are now getting to our node setup guide. And the basis for this is this video, which I uploaded around 3 weeks ago about the Contabo VPS setup guide. You should already have a VPS to start this guide, and all the information which we need is in their white paper. Then you have to click on number 4 here for Star Key Purchase and run Star Node, and you click on running Star Node Client. And the hardware requirements here in this case are pretty low. That's why you can just run a VPS on Contabo for the lowest requirements. So the Cloud VPS 1 here in this case for $5 per month. If you choose this option for the full 12 months, you don't even have a setup fee here in this case. So the first one here in this case is completely fine and you can just choose Cloud VPS 1 to run those nodes. And once you're logged into your VPS, you just want to split your screen. That's at least how I like to do it. And then you just navigate on the white paper again to point number 4 to running STA Node Client. Then you scroll all the way down until you get the setup Ubuntu server. And then what we want to do, we want to just copy line by line those codes over in our VPS. And we want to start with the update here in this case. And you always want to wait until you get another prompt where it says Ubuntu and is waiting for you to paste in another command. In this case now it says it's done. So we're going to go for our next command. We want to copy it and paste it in over here. We click on enter. Here it says it needs some additional disk space. So we want to confirm it with a big Y for yes. We're going to click on enter again. And we just wait again for the next prompt. Then once you get this colored screen, you just press enter over here. and we should get our next prompt that you can create our pseudo user. In this case, we want to copy this add user stawax. So we're going to create a new user. Now it asks us for a password which you want to generate. In this case, you just type in your preferred password. Then it asks you to type it in again. So we're going to do that. Then it wants to know the full name. In this case, we're just going to call this stawax. Don't get confused later on. Room number, we get 0. Then work phone 0, home phone 0, and other also 0. This is not that important. Then it asks us if the information is correct. We're just going to confirm this with a big Y for yes and click on enter. And then we're going to copy next command, paste it in over here, click on enter again. And then we want to install the GUI, which is short for graphic user interface, because we want to run our node through this user interface. So we want to copy this, the light DM. Then it asks us again for additional disk space. We're gonna confirm this with a Y. You know how it's working right now. Click on enter. And then we just wait again until the process is done, until we have 100%. And it gives us the next prompt. Now we have that colored screen again. In this case, you don't want to just click enter. No, you want to go on the arrow down and choose light DM and then click on enter. Then colored screen again. You just want to click enter over here. And the next thing we want to do is we want to start our light DM. So you're just going to come back to the white paper, copy the next code line, and then we want to copy the final one for this step and enter it again. Then it again asks us for additional disk space. So we just type in a big Y again for yes, click on enter. Then we are back at our colored screen. We type enter here in this case, and now we can install the remote desktop. So we scroll all the way down until we are at the remote desktop with XRDP, and we want to install this very quick. So we again copy line by line, click on enter for the first one. Then once additional disk space, of course, we're going to confirm that with a yes. We're going to confirm the colored screen, copy our next line, paste it in, copy the next line, paste it in again. Then it says command may disrupt existing SSH connections, proceed with operation. We in this case say yes, we want to proceed. And then we are done here and we can use the last command, which is the reboot. We click on enter. Then it says now remote site unexpectedly closed network connection, because now we want to do the last few steps through our GUI. That's why you now have to open up the remote desktop on your computer. Every computer should have this. If you're Windows, Mac or Linux, that doesn't matter. So you just want to go to your search bar and look for remote desktop connection. It should look similar to this one. My PC is on German. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to paste in the IP address of your server, which you get from Contabo. If you just look for your services, and the IP address is the IP address of your server. And then you just type a double point, so this little piece in here, and then you just type in the server IP, which the white paper gives us here in this case, so 53579, which should then look like this. So first have the IP address, then the double point, and then 53579, and then you just click on connect, which is equal to the button you can see here. And then it already leads us over to our graphic user interface where you need your username, which we already have, which is stawax because we created it before. And the password is the password you typed in before. So we're just going to type in our password here in this case. And then the first thing you should usually see is an empty screen. So you just want to come to activities. This is on the top left of your screen. You just want to click on the activities button. And those activities should pop up. As you can see, my nodes are already running in the background. You just want to navigate to the Firefox browser and open it up. So we're just going to click on the browser icon. And then you want to search in Firefox for the homepage of StarMech. So you just type in starmech.io, which leads you over to the StarMech page. And then you again want to navigate to the white paper. So you click on Run StarNode, or you can also, for example, just click on white paper here. So we want to click on Run StarNode, which leads us over directly to the correct tab. And then you want to download the latest Ubuntu version here in this case. So you just click on this link here for Ubuntu. And then you can see the node software gets already downloaded. You click on the folder here on the right side, and then the folder window should open up. And if you then make a right click on this folder and click on extract here, you should get this app image icon. And then you just double click on that one and your node software should pop up. So as I already mentioned, mine is already running. Usually it should look like this. If I disconnect my wallet over here, you should see exactly this screen. Then you want to obviously connect your wallet, the wallet you purchased the nodes with. So you're just going to click on connect wallet. You can do that with Wallet Connect, Trust Wallet, or MetaMask. In my case, I'm using MetaMask. And I can recommend you to do it on your phone. Otherwise, you have to download the browser extension, all this stuff. So just use your phone. Make sure you are on the Avalanche blockchain, and the scan QR code function should be on the top right. So you just hold it onto your screen, and then we should soon see that we are logged in. So you have to type connect on your phone, and then it also asks you to sign the transaction, which we want to type on sign here in this case. And then you should already be able to see all your nodes, whether you purchase them on Avalanche or on the Arbitrum blockchain. In your case, they shouldn't be running yet, so you just want to click on the red button up here which says Run STA Node, and then you should already see, once you refresh the page, that your nodes are running, and you should see the 24-hour rewards here on the right side. Don't get nervous if you don't have an ND-STA balance after a few days, because this will show up once we go on mainnet. Currently the project is still on testnet. If you want to see how many of the so-called ND-STA token you already collected, you can just click on Claim Reward and see all your tokens on here. And then of course you can redeem them in the future, but I will cover that in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. Just subscribe to the channel to don't miss it. And that's already it. Now you set and your nodes are running and you're accumulating rewards, which hopefully in the future will give you a nice passive income. If you then want to close this guide, you can go on the blue bar, which you have on the top of the screen, which you now can also not see. You just want to go on X to close this window. Then it says the remote desktop will be closed. You just say OK here in this case, and you can just connect to it again whenever you want to check if your nodes are still running, or for example, if there are any updates for the node software. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below this video or just jump in our community Telegram. If you like this guide about setting up the StarMech nodes, would be great if you can hit the like button. And as I mentioned, if you don't want to miss future content, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well. That's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video, which I publish on a daily basis.